set it off. Can't help but wonder if we turn some heads around together now. I tried to keep it bottled up inside, run away by turning a blind eye, scrolling past the photographs online. I can't deny I wouldn't try. I said I don't feel nothing, but I do. Oh, I know I shouldn't want you, but I do. Oh, and now I can't see nothing but you. I said I don't feel nothing, but I do. Oh, I know I shouldn't want you, but I do. Oh, and now I don't want nothing but you. Whoa. Cut you off a little just to see if it would kill the thought. You shine so bright, you got me feeling kinda rough. But you can smooth the edges if you stick around together now. I tried to keep it under wraps, but I am going crazy waiting for our time. Nothing's gonna make me change my mind. I can't deny I wanna try. I said I don't feel nothing, but I do. Oh, I know I shouldn't want you, but I do. Oh, and now I can't see nothing but you. I said I don't feel nothing, but I do. Oh, I know I shouldn't want you, but I do. Oh, and now I don't want nothing but you. Oh. I said I don't feel nothing, but I do. Oh, I know I shouldn't want you, but I do. Oh, and now I can't see nothing but you. I said I don't feel nothing, but I do. Oh, I know I shouldn't want you, but I do. Oh, and now I don't want nothing but you. I said I don't feel nothing but you. I said I don't feel nothing but you.
Guys, I had a whole joke lined up that I was going to say when I started this stream about Chili's, but I just have to start off by saying, holy crap, thank you guys. Thank you to all of our new subs. Fangly, thank you for all the gifts. Me-Man, thank you for the gifted subs. You guys, the bits, you guys are just all so freaking Chili's. That's all I can say. Welcome. We are now in the Chili's stream. All I want for Christmas is Chili's. And all I want from Chili's is one of everything from the menu. Please. Every day of my life, someone sponsor me. Chili's, please sponsor me. Thank you so much for the bits. Like, seriously, you guys... It hasn't even started. I haven't even told my story. You guys don't even know if it's good yet. And you're already being so kind. Let's go ahead and introduce the people who are going to be helping me today. If you guys on Discord wouldn't mind coming off of mute, I'm going to start introducing you. Oh my gosh, TizziQ! Tizzy! What is happening? You guys are insane. You guys are absolutely insane. and me, man, with another gift. You guys are stopping me from being able to do my thing, but I really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely incredible. Let's, Lena, oh my gosh. You guys. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. Okay, oh my gosh, me man, thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and start introducing people because I think the alerts are gonna kind of go off for a second. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for the bits. Okay, starting off from the top, we got ashsnapem, who is going to be voicing our main character of the evening. Ash, say hello to the people.
Hello, I am the main character.
Hello. LeBrickster, thanks for the follow. Me, man, with the 300 bits, you guys, I love you guys so much. All right, next up in the chat, we've got damoker, my man Bryce, coming in to help us out with some of the characters and to provide some fun sound effects. Bryce, say hello to the wonderful people.
No, Mom, could you just heat up my SpaghettiOs, please? Oh, hey guys, what's going on? This is damoker here.
Okay, that was interesting. All right.
I'm hungry.
TalesofTaylor, Poketot, show yourself.
Yeah, the SpaghettiOs don't go in the oven. No, they're Oh, hey, how's it going, everybody? Hi.
Oh my gosh. TalesofTaylor is going to be voicing a character in our second act. So it's one of my favorite characters. I'm excited to see it. And then last but absolutely not least, in the slightest at all, we have my man TizziQ. Tizzy, thank you so much.
Mom, I wanted the SpaghettiOs. This is bullcrap. I wanted them. Sorry, what are we talking about?
We all have the same mama, apparently.
Oh, am I the mom?
Okay, well, that was not what I was expecting out of any of this.
This is called improv. Who's ready?
Yeah. Yes, and?
Yes.
Yes, and. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Today we have an incredible story. I've already shared with you guys the story, but a couple of you have already read it, but for the most part, everyone's going in blind. Is that correct? I know Ash and Tay have read it. Bryce, I'm not sure if you read it. Ash, thank you so much for the
I did not.
It's been a couple of years, honestly, so I really don't remember much.
I don't even remember what I had for breakfast, so yeah, I don't remember the story at all.
Okay, perfect. We're all going in this together except for me, because I'm the mastermind of this interesting story. I don't know. Are we ready to just jump in, get into it, or do you want to delay any longer?
Dude, you know what?
Oh,
let me get on these 2 feet and just jump into it, you know?
Sheepwave, I need you to think of a number 1 through 5 for me.
I'm scared of what that's supposed to mean.
Wait,
Quick,
me
don't
too.
think. Don't think.
Go.
Number 1 through 5.
One was 4.
4.
Boom.
Good. Okay, there we go.
You see what I did there?
There we go. Okay, that's all.
What did I just do to myself?
Nothing. You're fine. Just wait for it. You're good. Nothing.
We're just gonna need your signature in a few hours.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I just dropped that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
It was an accident. Yeah.
God dang it!
You are not going to outdo me. You will not.
My bad too.
Taylor.
When you said 4, I thought he was talking
How
about.
dare you don't even declare war on me right now,
My
Taylor.
bad.
I was trying to give Apple that specifically a subscription, and it denied me, and I see why now.
How to give subs on the phone.
Well, that's good. You don't need to. You guys
Love
are
you,
just
Taylor.
far too kind. I seriously love you guys. But if
Twitch
we
just
don't get
paid
this
me,
started,
so-
you guys
right.
are just going to keep doing this kind of thing to me. So let's go ahead and start us off. We've got our script showing now on the screen. First thing you need to know, everyone, is that the lines for these particular people are going to be highlighted different colors. So when you see a blue line, that's Ashley. When it's yellow, it's Taylor. When it's gray, it's Tizzy. And when it's that weird kind of blue, green, whatever that color is, that is Bryce. And Fangly, oh my goodness, thank you.
You thought you were going to have a stream.
Dude, I'm starting to get gifted subs from people who have never watched you ever.
I don't want to not say thank you because I'm I'm grateful for it, but I want to get on with the story as well.
Fangly's not having this, bro. He's not having it.
Thank you, Ethan.
Fangly's really trying to keep this war going between us. This war of gifted subs.
Ethan's always gifting subs everywhere. God,
Yeah.
what a lad, man.
Ethan,
This deal, man.
Ethan, huge shout out to you. You are just a legendary being, and we love you. All right, shall we get started? Please.
Yeah, I'm putting my mic in the full upright position. That way.
Oh, by the way,
stand.
sorry for screaming in the mic earlier. I just got really excited over the SpaghettiO bit. Sorry.
No, I
I
liked
thought
it.
it was solid.
Thank you.
I thought it was solid.
I don't know. I've kind of been a ravioli guy myself. Jordan.
Jordan, thank you. My man.
This is the
hearing him in the
stream.
background.
This is the stream.
I just,
This is the stream.
You want chilies?
A bunch
You
of
want
you
money
guys
and
haven't,
love.
you guys haven't even seen if the story's gonna be
Chili's-
good yet. You guys might hate the
Chili's done on
story.
stream.
That'd be
Chili's done
great
on
if,
stream.
if
Chili's
all the
done on
people are
stream.
just like, we hated that. That was terrible. You know what? Give us those gift subs back, please.
I want a refund. Is that possible?
Yeah, is that possible?
Okay.
Can I?
Okay, one last thing. I want to just give some background on why I made this story in the first place before we get into it. So,
Oh God, here we go.
one time back in 2019, I was texting my sister. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. Seriously, too kind. I'm gonna keep talking now. I was texting my sister,
Talk
and
through the pain. Talk through the pain.
there's a couple there's been some moments where I'm texting Ashley where she says something so ridiculous I don't know how to respond. So one time I responded by saying, one time I responded by saying, wait a sec. 10 minutes went by. She texted back like, what? And I said, hold please. She texted back a few minutes later like, what? And I said, hi, welcome to Chili's, table for two. And then I went through this entire thing where I acted as if I was a waiter at Chili's, going through the entire experience, including giving time, saying it'll be about 10 minutes on that food, and then coming back 10 minutes later with another text saying, all right, here's your food. Do you want any refills? That started this train.
I then just turned my phone off because I was so annoyed.
Bryce, oh my gosh, thanks for the 5 subs. You seriously,
My man.
you guys don't
Holy
have
crap.
to do this.
Holy crap! What is
Any-
happening?
you guys are driving me insane in the best way possible. I love you, but holy crap. Play us a little something. I haven't missed anything, right? I haven't missed anything, any
This is
rewards.
my stream where it's just chaos.
I hope you guys are ready for a couple hours on this stream, because that's what it's about to turn into. Let me grab the
Oh my
guitar real
God.
quick, because I can start and give us a Chili's commercial. I'm going to
Oh,
combine.
God.
I'm going to combine.
You need to turn off your stuff.
Oh, Dazzer subscribed.
Yes, babe.
Another
Hi,
sub?
Daz.
All the gift subs and Daz
my
didn't
gosh.
get one.
Thank you
got
so
so messed
much.
up.
I don't have much
You
room
got
there. I
denied.
can't hear you guys yet. Okay. Okay. Let me try my best to play.
I think what you need to do is queue up all the requests and do them afterwards, and just say, okay, I'll go back and do those afterwards.
Well, no, I'm going to play a little Chili's commercial real quick, and I'm going to combine the two because I think that's something we can do.
Efficient.
Okay. Let's get the microphone here. You know, here at
It's
Chili's,
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
we like to serve quality food like the bacon avocado grilled chicken sandwich, made with grilled chicken, bacon, Swiss avocado, and sautéed onions, with some lettuce, tomato, and just tangy cilantro pesto mayo on a toasted buttery roll, served with fries.
oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
I can't really play too well right now.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, but do you realize now you're gonna have to write an actual one so I can voice over a commercial, and
Absolutely.
we'll edit together a Chili's commercial?
We need this.
Absolutely.
Wait a
Hey,
second.
Jordan, could I ask you to take the guitar from me and put it up? Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Did I miss any?
I don't think so.
No,
I
I-
don't think so. No.
Okay.
I just know Andy said that she made a Chili's in Animal Crossing in your honor.
Thank you so much. I've been working on that, but I haven't played in months, so I haven't been actively working on it. But I really appreciate that. Okay. Anyway, the Chili's thing kind of kept going as a way to get on Ashley's nerves. When I visited Houston at the time that Iris was being born, I mean, she was pretty bored during that time, let's be honest as well. She was sleeping a lot. I remember walking into their house, hugging Taylor, saying it's good to see you, and walking over to Ashley and slamming down a Chili's gift card and saying, congrats, you're pregnant. It was that kind of thing. And then one night, I remember it was another thing where she said something that I just did not have a response for, and I said, okay, wait, hold please. And then I started writing this story, paragraph by paragraph, just text after another. And by the end of it, I realized I had something that I had to continue. And that brings us to today. Thank you, Tizzy. Tizzy, thank you for the gifts.
Ethan gifted more subs than me, and I felt jealous, so I had to get that top spot. I'm sorry. I had to. For the principle. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
We're going to get into the story now. This is the Chili's story. I call it Chili's side _ story. That is the official name, but you can call it the Chili's story if you would like. Are you ready? Are we ready? Let's do it.
Are you ready? Yes.
1 second. There we go. Now I can see it. The night was clear. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gift subs. I love you. Holy crap. The night was clear.
You got multiple tiers.
The night was clear, with a full moon shining down upon the packed parking lot. A light breeze flowed, gently moving the few trees that stood to decorate the concrete flooring. Cars danced around, hoping to nab a spot to park so they could enter the beautiful building that stood center stage. One such car had recently arrived, and on the third lap, thank you for the gifted sub, on the third lap around the building, had gotten lucky enough to park in a recently vacated spot. A man emerged from the driver's seat, wearing his best in... Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the gift to his... Whoa, fancy Korean name. A man emerged from the driver's seat, wearing his best and most impressive suit. Oh, look, there he is. It's an awful lot like Andrew Garfield. He walked around to the passenger side of the car and opened the door, revealing his date for the evening, equally stunning in appearance. As they approached the building, look at them walking. As they approached the building, they could hear music coming from a pair of speakers outside the entrance. It was pleasant music, matching the pleasantness of the establishment.
Ah, yes.
Thought the man to himself.
There's only one place that could bring such joy at the mere thought of it.
This is perfect.
I did not expect that. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
He swung the first door open and followed his date through. She returned the offer with the following door, allowing him to pass first. They approached the front desk where a kind younger lady awaited.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
She said with a smile.
Just two tonight?
That's right. This wonderful land of joy and flavor was none other than Chili's. The couple nodded their heads in unison. It would just be them enjoying this supper tonight.
Very well. Please follow me.
She replied, her smile plastered to her face.
Plastered. Oh, God.
Wait, they have to follow her. She led them through the crowded eatery, weaving past waitstaff, bringing out delicious meals and appetizers of golden, flaky, awesome blossom onions and the baskets of chips and salsa.
God, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm going to order Chili's after this. I'm just being straight up.
You deserve it.
This is a phenomenal ad.
Chili's, eat fresh. Wait, that's Subway. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
When
Chili's
you're
does
here,
have
your
fresh
family.
ingredients.
Have it your way.
When you're here, your family.
I can't even think of any. You guys said all the ones that I wanted to go for.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Chili's kid.
Chili's, they're great.
That was the one I was trying to think of. You got me.
Chili's, it's magically delicious.
Okay. Eventually, they arrived at a booth in the far back right of the restaurant.
Is this okay?
The greeter asked, the smile never wavering. The man replied with a polite,
Hey, thanks.
Okay, and they began to take their seats. There it is. She placed the menus down in front of the two lovebirds, along with some freshly washed silverware.
Mostly on her face.
Can I get you two started with anything to drink? Maybe an iced tea, soft drink, lemonade, beer?
The gentleman of the couple hesitates, but the lady already knew what would quench her parched gut. That's you, Bryce.
I'll have a Coke Zero Sugar, please.
Sorry. Oh my god. I did not anticipate that. Sorry.
Well, thank you.
Okay. She replied with confidence.
You know, that sounds good. I think I'll have that as well.
Added her date.
Very well, I'll bring that right out for you.
The waitress responded before turning and walking towards the kitchen. Wait, this way. There she goes. Okay. I shouldn't have done that because now I don't have her there. Okay, yeah, we'll just make her disappear. Thank you for the host. Really appreciate it, me man. Back to it before I get distracted again. Left to themselves, the couple grabbed their menus and began to read through. Minutes passed and barely a word was spoken to each other. They were engrossed in the wide range of options to choose from at this establishment. Why, even the appetizers could be full meals of themselves. From fresh salads to juicy hamburgers. Where am I? I lost my place. Yeah, to feisty chicken and waffles. I just lost where I was in the paragraph. They wanted to try it all. Be that as it were, they were living on a budget now and decided to order one item each. Thank you for the host, TizziQ.
I love you. I didn't do that on purpose. I promise. I promise I would do it anyway. Sorry, good.
Well, I appreciate it anyway. Soon their greeter, now waitress, returned. Let's get her back on screen. There she is. Returned with the 2 cups of Coke Zero Sugar as requested. And, okay, now I'm starting to feel like it's on purpose. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Xseat. Really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Returned with the 2 cups of Coke Zero Sugar as requested. She set them down on the table, one on each side, stationed in front of the right hand of her guests. She asked, her smile glued to her face.
Yes. Let's see.
Responded the man, as he flipped back a few pages in the menu.
I'll have the fish tacos tonight.
All right, great choice.
She responded, taking note of his order.
And for you, ma'am?
I'll have the bacon cheeseburger, and could I get that without the sauce?
Why, certainly. So we've got the fish tacos and a bacon cheeseburger with no sauce. Anything else for you tonight? Don't mind the other couple with their noisy baby. I don't know why people bring babies to the restaurant. Just ignore them.
I was going to say something about it, too. I was going to do the same kind of thing. Jordan, you redeemed the wig. Hold on a second, guys.
Oh.
No, you don't need to stop.
He said
It's fine.
sorry, bud.
Sorry, bud.
You're not sorry. What are you talking about?
Soft poke. Thanks for the host.
Thank you for the
Thank
host,
you,
Soft
Soft
Poke.
Poke.
You guys entertain them for a second. I'm going to put
We
on the
will.
wig.
So okay, listen, I haven't hosted him yet because he's on my auto host. Okay, so he's
Same,
automatically being
same.
hosted by me. Okay,
We're
All right?
Me
better than
too.
you guys.
No, I
We're just
need
better
I
than
need
you
the validation.
Stop it. Ash is already the main character. I can't have more people better
No,
than me, dang it.
All right.
I'm auto-hosting him too, so just an
dang
FYI.
And guzzling the water. Okay, I'm going to do half the water because I am thirsty, but I need to pace myself. I need this for later because I'm going to be talking a lot. Give me a sec.
Bing boom, bing boom, bing boom.
Oh, sorry. I was going to beatbox to you.
Oh,
Okay. We're hydrated. We're ready to continue because I have the wig on now. Thanks again.
Okay, why do you
Jordan.
look like Itadori though?
Because
He
that's
does
the
look
wig
like
I bought.
Itadori.
That goes so hard, bro.
He does.
That's the wig I bought.
You realize when I get like in maximal shape, I'm literally gonna cosplay as that guy.
Yeah, I remember you texting me that literally, yesterday?
Yeah.
I'm going to
yesterday.
let myself go and then cosplay as Misty from Pokemon. I need to gain 50 more pounds of fat.
Oh, you're cosplayed as depressed
Slap those
Misty.
short shorts on and put the wig on and grease my body up, and I'm ready.
Plaid hippocampus coming in clutch.
Apple
Okay,
Matt
but-
Plaid Hippocampus. Thank you so much for the host. I didn't want to interrupt you guys. Okay,
But
let's
what's
continue
your
on.
what's your OnlyFans for the Misty thing? Just DM
Oh.
me. Let me know.
Onlyfans.com/TizziQ is disappointing his parents.
Did you miss me?
TizziQ.
Yes,
I can't-
TizziQ. You
I
better
can't
believe it.
handle this. Okay.
You want more gifted subs? I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. No, we're
If you need to be Ethan, I
fine.
might.
Okay. There we go. The lady pondered for a second, then answered,
No.
No. Oh,
That should be good. For now.
Awesome. I'll go put that in for y'all.
She replied the waitress. And why was the for now so ominous?
You know, I stared at that line waiting for like a minute and I went, you know, the fact that it says for now means I need to pause and make it dramatic.
foreshadowing. Does she
Okay.
kill everybody?
Mm.
Wait, what? Oh, no. Maybe. Okay, sorry. Now I'm thrown off my groove. Replied the waitress. As she collected the menus, she remembered an important part of her intensive waitress training.
My name is Melissa, by the way. Please let me know if you need anything else.
The couple thanked her as she walked away. In the back, Melissa's manager nodded with approval. Melissa had been doing a lot better in the past few days. True, it was a bit of a rough start, but under her manager's guidance, she was turning into a promising waitress. Behind the manager, however, was Becky. Becky was a waitress of 2 years at this particular Chili's. In all that
Oh my
time, she had
gosh.
managed to get 27 people fired from their positions at the restaurant. Becky
God.
stared at Melissa in disgust as she typed in the couple's order. And this is a new character for you, Tizzy.
Yeah, she thinks she's so cool just because she's finally remembering her name.
Becky thought to herself.
I'm gonna teach that buzzard who's boss around here.
This is great. This is great.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
gosh.
But it would not be this day. Becky's shift was almost over. Once Melissa had finished punching in her order, she printed off the ticket and began heading towards the kitchen. With Melissa out of sight, Becky walked over to the system, confidence oozing from every step.
Out of the way, you tart-stained turkey muffins!
She bellowed to literally no one in particular. What a way with words. She punched in her time, clocked out, then strutted out of the filled restaurant without so much as a glance back.
I love the Bo Burnham feedback you gave yourself. You know, like literally no one picture. What away with words.
There's another piece that's Bo Burnham-esque that you're gonna enjoy, and you're gonna notice it as soon as I say it.
Becky's the best character in this. I just want to announce that.
Oh yeah, well, just wait.
Becky,
Duh.
Melissa placed the ticket into the kitchen staff's queue, then waltzed out to greet another table. The couple were engaged in a lively conversation. Oh wait, Melissa's not there. Okay, there we go. The couple were engaged in a lively conversation, cheerfully waiting for the delicious food that was being prepared for them. The minutes passed quickly, and soon the awaited time came. Hey, Bryce, could you give me a nice ding-ding?
Oh man,
Ding ding.
Talented.
Very nice. Very
That
nice.
sounded like that weird frog from those old commercials in the 90s or the early 2000s.
Ding ding ding
That
Oh.
ding frog.
Crazy
Oh,
Just
frog.
forgot about that. Why did you do that?
Yeah, you're welcome.
We had finally gotten that out of our minds literally like hours ago. And then you do that to us. Great.
You never forget the frog, whatever the heck its name is. I forgot.
the crazy
Crazy
frog.
frog.
He goes, it's the
Crazy frog. Oh, thanks. Great. I had already forgotten who it was, and now you reminded me.
You shouldn't have said you forgot the name.
Oh,
All right, the bell rang from the kitchen, sounding an awful lot like a frog from the early 2000s, indicating that the fresh food had just finished being prepared and plated, ready to be viewed and enjoyed by their guests. Melissa quickly gathered the two plates and then turned and walked out of the kitchen. She walked quickly to the couple still engaged in their conversation. Not wanting to intrude too much, she says directly in the middle, she quietly began to set down the plates while they brought their current conversation to a brief pause.
Hey, can I get you guys anything else right now? Any refills?
She asked. She was on fire tonight.
I think we're good. For now. Thank you.
Great, responded the lady with a smile. She was ready to dig in.
Very well. Enjoy your food.
Said Melissa as she turned and walked away towards another table. As she got further, she could hear the satisfied mumblings of the couple as they bit into their chosen meals.
Another incredible meal delivered.
She thought to herself with a smile. I'm sorry, Bryce,
Was that
could you...
subtle nod? Was that a subtle nod to Obi-Wan Kenobi's Another Happy Landing?
It wasn't, but now it is.
That's all I can think of. What do you need me to do? What?
I was just going to say, could you give us the eating noises again real quick? We didn't get a good...
Eating noise?
Okay, we're good. Never mind. We're done. We're done with that. We're done with that bit. We're good.
Thank you.
That smile was the last straw for Becky, who had returned to the restaurant. She couldn't get that smug face of Melissa's out of her head. Something needed to happen tonight after all.
Hey, ratbag!
Yelled Becky, referring to Melissa. The restaurant quickly went quiet as Melissa turned around. 1 second. There you go, Bryce.
What am I doing?
You're the manager.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't highlighted. Not again.
Whispered her manager under her breath. Did I not highlight that for you? I'm sorry.
It's not highlighted for me. It's okay.
No,
Okay.
it's okay.
I got this.
Someone save that noise. Sorry.
Let's settle this once and for all like real men.
What?
Becky bleated.
It's a girl.
Becky bleated as she pulled out her emergency baseball bat from behind the counter.
Becky, what the Southwestern egg rolls are you doing?
Replied a stunned Melissa.
There can only be one overlord of the fresh taste, fool!
Becky roared.
That honor belongs to me! Becky von Snackerton!
Whoa. Whoa there, Snack Attack!
Melissa replied. Melissa replied, taking a step back, but Becky was done with words. She indicated this by yelling,
I'm done with words.
That is the softest yell I've heard.
I'm done with words!
There we go.
My neighbors think I'm on crack right now. They have to.
It's all for a good cause. It's all
for
for a
art.
good cause. This is amazing.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
He said calm.
Dumbledore said calmly.
No, God, wait, what the heck? Just kill me.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. She kicked her right leg back like a bull ready to charge. Then she charged forward like a bull that had gotten ready to charge forward and followed through on that action. And here's a little visual representation of what that looked like. Melissa was stunned. She had taken an oath of non-violence and acceptance only 2 days prior. Determined to leave her violent past behind, Melissa's smile was replaced with a fearless smirk. She had accepted the baseball bat coming at her face. Bryce, give us a smack, please.
Or whoopsh.
That works
Either
too.
Either one.
The bat cracked and split on impact with Melissa's face. She stumbled for a second, the world spinning. Soon, however, gravity won and she collapsed, losing consciousness.
Snackerton Smackdown!
Becky yelled. One of her famous attacks. Melissa personally felt that Smackerton or Snackdown would be a more concise name. Strange thought for someone whose vision was beginning to fade to darkness. The last thing she saw was her manager on the phone rushing out to meet the cops that had just arrived, prepared to yet again face off against the Beck. Then, nothing but darkness, matching the darkness of this day for Chili's. How-
Is this how Skyrim started? You black out and wake up in like the cart. Oh, you're finally awake.
Oh my gosh.
Finally awake.
How much time had passed? She could feel movement underneath her. She was being carried? No, she was in a vehicle. Slowly,
This
the
is
events
Skyrim.
began to come back to her. The vehicle wasn't moving too fast, which began to strike her as odd. If she were supposed to be in an ambulance, as she figured she would be in, they'd probably be going a lot faster.
Wait a second.
There were other hints. She could clearly hear birds chirping and trees swaying. The windows were open and they were away from main roads.
No, that's not right.
She realized.
There are no windows.
This discovery prompted her to slowly open her eyes. The first thing she saw were trees, with the sun desperately trying desperately to poke through the clouds. The next thing she saw were men dressed in rags and leather armor. They were bound at the hands. Words appeared in front of her. Bethesda Game Studios present.
What?
She realized all too late. Todd Howard has done it again.
I'm gonna have an asthma attack.
Wow, way to go, Tizzy. You predicted the ending.
I didn't even
Bro,
read that. I legit
You
did
should
not
be
read that.
writing TV shows, Tizzy. You're so good.
I'm just a genius. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
He felt the meme. He said, "This
Okay,
is my
yeah, I'm gonna need those gift subs back, actually.
Wait, that was just the prologue. We still got chapter 1.
Chapter 1
Two.
of 12.
Technically, it says chapter 2.
Yeah, it says chapter 2.
We
Okay,
left
I
chapter
must
1 in
have.
the pack.
I think I gave you the slightly earlier version of the PDF because I made a couple
might have.
changes. Just I know I
It's
changed
okay.
those things, but it's
No,
nothing major.
Don't doubt your creative genius. It goes from prologue to chapter 2. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's a little image of the end of the prologue. Just a nice little.
So happy. I've never been. This is the best day of my life.
Okay, shall we continue with the with chapter 1 now that the prologue is over?
I'm good.
Yeah.
You guys ready? Need a drink of water?
Yeah.
I just got some.
Well, actually, the chapter 2 starts off a little slow. I'm gonna go take a pee pee real quick. So yeah, I'll be
I
right
think
back.
I think we should wait for Taylor.
Do it.
Oh, thanks. Okay, I'll only be like.
In the meantime, everybody just start gifting subs.
Let's not do that.
Plan.
Let's not do that. We don't need to do that.
I'm gonna also- I'm gonna step away for a second to get the kids something.
That is
Oh,
perfectly fine. I am supposed to now
Kid.
play a little something.
Oh, a little something.
No,
Mm,
I've
a little
got
something.
this time. 100
Ooh, a
bits.
little
Thank you so
something.
much, me man. And Tizzy, I am about to play a little something. Now I've got to play 2 little somethings. Okay, well, first of all, let's see if I can figure out something on the nice little Kirby automaton here. Okay. Now
This is almost music to my ears.
well, I've got to figure out the
You're
tune.
bleeding? What happened?
Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit of "Break Me Down" by Sheepwave.
Mm. 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 That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Okay, well that was a little there. Tizzy, I will play yours at the end, so maybe I can actually get a proper instrument.
Yes.
But yeah, that's my Kirby automaton. I still have yet to use this in a song, but it is going to be used in a song, and when that day comes, you better watch out, and you better
I
not
can't
cry.
wait.
So, what did you guys
telling
think
me
of the prologue of our beautiful Chili story? Now that we're at the intermission,
I'm so excited to see what happens next.
Boy, did my character zig when I thought it was gonna zag. Oh
that
man,
is fair.
Becky. Oh, Becky.
Just setting the tone.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Kinda
take a
good.
look through chat because I haven't been able to really pay too much attention, and I'm sorry about that. You're gonna hurt me anyway in the Pokemon one shot. Yep. If you're talking about me, I am going to gift subs to you during that, so you better prepare. Let's see. Tizzy, what's this about you suplexing someone through an IKEA table?
That's a good point because I'd like to make this threat public so Ethan can sue me later. I'm gonna suplex Ethan through a IKEA table. It's gonna happen. So just want to make that
No, it's
public.
just-
Is the
table
IKEA
was
table
built?
going to be built, or is it just
Okay,
like,
okay, Taylor. What
That's- I'm gonna- that's the
we're
thing.
our frequencies are linking up again right now. The spirit
I'm
and the
gonna
live
force
are
him
I
repeating.
guess so.
build the IKEA table, and then I'm gonna suplex him through it.
Okay, and is the IKEA table going to break? Do you think, or do you think
No,
it's?
it's just gonna be real painful. The plot twist here is that Ethan is a lot stronger than me, so he's gonna suplex me to the table.
Man, your characters
who
really are
suplexes
zigging.
too, you know?
All right. Meme Man says, I really
Who's
want to
hug
know
and
if they
suplex
paid
each
their
other?
bill. Yes, they did end up paying their bill, but they got a discount for the disruptions during the service because Chili's is kind.
Thank God.
Yes.
All right, we
Okay,
still.
I just need a couple more minutes, and then the baby's bath will be filled.
Nice.
Perfectly fine.
We are Chili's. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum,
Bum,
bum.
bum, bum.
So if it sounds like I'm in a bathroom, I apologize because I am.
Perfectly
Sounds like I'm in
fine.
a bathroom. That's 'cause
You
I'm
know,
in a bathroom.
The sound of being in a bathroom is the same as being in Skyrim. Like that's
Pretty
the same kind of environment. Let's be honest.
Finally awake.
So,
Imagine if it's Becky doing that. Oh God.
Exiet just asked if it's just one big ad for Chili's, and the answer is up to you to decide.
No, the answer is yes because I'm trying to get sponsored by Chili's. I've been very open about that. Chili's, please sponsor me.
Please listen, and if you want to throw some cash my way, do it.
I think once this becomes a YouTube video, we'll just all spam Chili's until they actually watch
Oh
the
yeah,
video.
oh, yeah. I'm gonna
they're
email it directly to an exec.
They're gonna arrest
Yes.
me because I'm gonna show up at the CEO's house.
Tizzy, why you gotta escalate things?
I'm sorry. I'm just really passionate.
Bro, every time I go to a Chili's, you're like, "Hey, have you seen that Chili's commercial?" Somebody like wrote a whole like story about it. Yeah, check it out, and just link everybody.
Tizzy's
Baby
passion.
is in the tub.
Awesome.
Nice.
Tizzy's passion matches the passion of Chili's.
It does. It does.
Need Chili's money for more wigs. I have a third wig now. I have a third wig now, and I'm going to get more. So yes, there are going to be more. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm wearing my "All I Want for Christmas is Chili's" shirt today
My gosh.
because I
Is
wanted
there a
to
merch
exude.
store that we can buy this from?
Yeah, it's called the Internet. I don't remember what store I got it from.
That's your chance to plug your merch. Come on, man.
I don't have merch yet, but soon I will. Soon
Not
I will.
legally. I haven't been running an underground Sheepwave merch store behind
We're
your
not
back or
supposed to talk about that. That's on the dark web.
anything. Yes.
That's in chapter 3.
All right.
We sell
so-
shirts with Sheepwave and necklaces made of teeth. Which one do you want? Welcome to the dark web. You want an assassin or do you want Sheepwave shirts?
Oh gosh. All right. So
Anyways.
chapter Travioli, I see that you just arrived. Don't worry. Chapter 1 starts off with a quick recap of what happened, so you will get to get an idea. But this will also be a YouTube video, and I'll upload the full VOD. Both of those go into YouTube as soon as humanly possible. So you will be able to catch it. Don't worry. All right. Is everyone ready? Shall we move on to chapter 2 or chapter 1?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, we got the baby's approval. Now we can go.
All right, here we go. Chapter 1.
2.
Thank you.
Ash,
How,
bless you.
how did this happen?
As her head lay resting over a bucket of decapitated heads, this one thought repeated in Melissa's head. She tried to let me rephrase that. This one thought repeated in Melissa's head because there's a bunch of heads, we want emphasis. She tried to once again run through the series of events that led to her laying underneath a well-used guillotine. She was just at Chili's. Oh, wait, 1 second. She was just at Chili's, working her dream job, serving dream food and joy. I need to start that over. She was just at Chili's, working her dream job, serving people dream food and joy like she had always dreamt of doing. Yeah, living the dream. It had been a good night, too. Happy customers excited as delicious burgers. Show, please. Thank you. Delicious burgers and fresh, crispy tenders came soaring out of the kitchen. Laughter resonating across the beautiful interior of the Restaurant of the Gods. She was even remembering to give her name out. But then, Becky got involved. That's where it all went wrong. That jealous yelper just never understood the Chili's way. No, she was more Applebee's in her approach. Especially that whole baseball bat to her coworker's face thing. That's such an Applebee's vibe, and that's not how Chili's do. Then, it all went black. As Melissa came to her senses, she realized she was out of place, time, and maybe even luck. Her hands were bound, along with several other prisoners. Their horse-drawn carriage bustled along until it reached the gates of a small rustic village straight out of the medieval era. Without any chance to gather herself... Sorry, I've been laughing so much my voice is starting to give out just a little bit. Without any chance to gather herself, she was ushered out of the cart and lined up with the rest of the ragtag gang of passengers. She watched as they went up one by one to lose their heads until it was her turn. Now laying... Manager, get out of here. You're not part of this. Now laying under the blood-coated blade, she began to understand that something was very wrong here. This was not the world she knew. Everything was all backwards. She always knew that her oath of non-violence would bring about challenges, but nothing could have prepared her for this. And what this was began to become clear. She was no longer in Wyoming, where she had been born and raised. She was no longer near the Chili's that she had come to view as her second home. She had been transported somewhere else. Maybe even some win? That's when the real question popped into her recently thwacked by a baseball bat brain. A question so important, so earth-shatteringly major that it overrode her current impending death. A question she needed an answer to ASAP. Little guard for you.
Last words? Sorry.
No, you're good. I just popped up a guard for you.
I took an arrow to the knee. Any last words?
Asked one of her.
I'm sorry, you have to say it like a real NPC, you know. Any last words?
Any last words? You see any dragons around here? They're pretty freaking big and scary, aren't they? Hey, do you have any need? Halt!
Asked one of
I
her
know you.
captives. Oh, God.
That's fine. You're part of the Thieves Guild. I knew it. Sorry, go ahead.
She opened her mouth.
My imagination.
I can't with you
My eyes
people.
must be playing tricks on me.
Asked one of her captives. She opened her mouth to release the question to the world, but the sound was cut off by a loud screech. Everyone looked around.
What the Chili's Rewards program was that?
Thought Melissa. No one seemed to know. After a few seconds of breathless silence, her captive slowly turned back to Melissa, moving on from the strange noise and signaling her to carry on with her question. Melissa opened her mouth again, only this time to remain agape as she witnessed the origin of the vicious screech descending upon the village. Bryce, could you give us a screech? I'm sorry, could you do that again? we missed it.
Take 3 one more time, buddy. One more time. Keep cutting off. Sorry, buddy. It's the engineer. It did it again. You just one more time, buddy. It's fine. It literally keeps cutting off.
It thinks it's
single
like
time.
white noise.
All right, I'm gonna get closer.
Okay, that's perfect. That's enough.
Oh God, that's great.
Massive
Like a battle
scaling.
cry of some like children's TV show. Dave the Barbarian. That's what it sounded like to me. Dave the Barbarian's battle cry or something.
Oh gosh. Massive scaly wings sprawled out slowly and powerfully, forcing the wind to support its own idea of gravity. Its head protruded out from a long reptilian neck. Giant clawed feet grabbed the roof of a watchtower nearby, sending chunks of building everywhere in the process. Bryce, you get to voice this one.
What in oblivion is that?
Yelled a bystander before embracing a large stone flung from the dragon's big meaty claws.
I'm sorry, embracing.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
No doubt about it. Melissa was staring at a dragon, and the dragon was staring back. The others must have noticed as well, because that's around the time the screaming began. The dragon, taking this as his cue, began to rain terror upon anyone and everyone unwilling to have any part of it. Screams and yells began to fill the air alongside arrows, all aimed at the massive creature who didn't seem affected in the slightest. In response, he flew down and began picking up his attackers and throwing them away like used napkins after a round of wings at Chili's. Melissa snapped... Melissa, snapping to her senses, wiggled free of the guillotine and, jumping to her feet, began to run. In her mind, it didn't matter where, she just needed to get out of there, which she realized meant that it very much did matter where she ran.
Run!
Yelled one of the guards.
Dragon hungers for mortal blood or food of similar quality, and we have no such food in Skyrim. Todd Howard, why are you abandoning us yet again?
That was perfect.
Must have been my imagination.
Oh, no. This statement only added fuel to Melissa's singular question. She dodged through chainmail-clad guards losing their arrows and their bodies, ducked under rubble falling from desecrated buildings, all the while her question continued to burn in her mind. After minutes of terror, she managed to find a path out of the village. As she ran, her question still burned on her lips, needing to free itself from her mind. Oh, let me switch. There we go. And the guard's gone. There we go. Needing to free itself from her mind. Each footstep and each breath were numbed by the thought that replayed over and over like What's New Pussycat at an old diner in 2006.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thank you. As if she could no longer hold back, the question began to slip out to an audience of no one. First as a whisper, then as a yell, until it grew into a pained scream.
Does Chili's exist here?
Perfect. Nothing else mattered to Melissa. Chili's was her home, and her home away from home. It's where she learned so much about life, liberty, and the pursuit of incredible flavor. It's where she was trained in the ways of fantastic deals and customer service. If there were no Chili's here, how could she live? Where would she go? If Chili's were non-existent, was there any meaning to her own existence? The question continued to pour from her lips as tears began to join in the fray. She fell to her knees, mourning the loss of the Boss Burger. She pained over the Chipotle chicken fresh Mex bowls that would no longer fill her stomach. She ached for the molten chocolate cake, which would melt her troubles and her heart all in one delicious bite.
I'm sorry, the best part of that was of the Boss Burger.
Well, because I was trying to get it up on screen.
just almost like a robot read it off.
She painted over the Chipotle chicken fresh Mex.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I'd like to take this time to apologize to the community.
I'm never going hiking again.
Oh, man. Oh, my voice. Okay, her question began to turn to labored sobs, forcing their way out of her vocal cords. In the distance, she could hear the screams of the villagers doomed to death by dragon, but somehow none of those screams matched the pain found in Melissa's lamenting. As time passed, the screams of the villagers died along with them, and Melissa's sobs turned into silent tears, slowly drying on her cheeks. Melissa, having released all the anguish she had to give, slowly opened her eyes. Evening had begun to fall, and she was covered in mud from where she had fallen to grieve. This didn't matter much to her, though. She had lost her reason to live. She ought to have stayed and enjoyed the embrace of dragon claws through her sternum. Maybe there was still time to...
Oh, that won't do, young butterfly.
A voice echoed. Melissa perked up. That voice! The voice that sounded like gears being grinded into a powdery dust in a blender. It could only belong to one man.
Master?
She called out. Behind her, imagine that she's turned, because I don't have time to turn her. Behind her, a blue light began to form. It increased in brightness slowly until it was intense enough to grab Melissa's attention. Wow, I'm struggling with that one. She turned to face the light as it began to shape into human form. Suddenly, the light began to rapidly grow brighter until it exploded into the image of a disheveled man in a worn-down kimono.
Master!
exclaimed Melissa, her legs nearly falling out from underneath her again.
Young butterfly. I didn't know that my voice was supposed to sound like gears being ground into a powdery dust in a blender.
It's okay. You can actually do whatever you want. Bryce, could you give us an example of what you think his voice sounds like, just with a nice screech?
Oh, that's similar to that.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Every time you screech,
Sorry?
nothing happens.
Yeah. Literally,
Every
we
time
didn't
you're
hear
like,
anything.
yeah.
How about you get in nice and close?
Here you go.
There we go. Yeah, that's actually what his voice sounds like, but we have a filter on it so that the audience can understand him. So Taylor, you do whatever you want.
Gotcha.
All right, take that line from the top.
Okay. Okay.
Young butterfly.
Young butterfly.
He replied warmly, his voice bringing to mind the image of a can opener being chucked into the sewers at a high velocity.
Would you like me to try for those?
Yeah, actually,
ahead, go
after each one of these, let's just have you try doing a noise.
Okay. Why do you cry and long for death so?
Bryce, if you want to go ahead and do what you imagine
Okay.
a can opener being
Can
chucked
opener
into
being
the
chucked in the sewer. All right, so it's gotta make the it's like. Dong, dong, ding, dong, dong.
perfect.
What?
You know, it's gotta have that.
Relative
It has the
cannot
initial
offend.
resonance and then the echo of multiple phones.
does.
You know.
Yes. All right,
It's
Ash,
the logistics you gotta think about. That's what people miss.
let's continue.
What?
Replied Melissa. She always did have a hard time understanding what he was saying.
I said.
He replied, his voice mirroring a printer having a seizure.
Why do you want to die?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
What a heavy line. What a heavy line that I just.
This was texted to you. Are you serious? Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Taylor, if you want to give that line again real quick.
Why do you want to die? Why?
Ash,
Oh,
Melissa said, having gotten the message.
Master, there's no chilies here. From what I've experienced, I don't believe there's a chilies anywhere to be found here.
Tears began to form once again in Melissa's eyes. The thought was too much to take.
To fly.
He sighed, his voice crunching like a keyboard under the hands of an overworked office employee, ready to yeet his monitor into the nearest ATM machine. Bryce, could you give us that sound?
Was that audible?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yep,
so
that was
good.
audible.
Love it.
Why do you think it is that I brought you here?
What?
Replied a confused Melissa. The rest of the audience also equally confused.
I said.
Her master began again, his voice distorting like an overdrive pedal being tested by one of the bros at Guitar Center that everyone rolls their eyes at. Bryce?
Holy crap. Oh my god.
Just kept cutting out.
But we got enough of it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna just have to eat my mic so you guys can hear it.
Probably, yeah. All right, Ash.
No, I heard what you said the first time. I'm just so confused by what you mean.
She replied.
Oh,
Master let out, his voice chomping like a pile of cheese graters thrown into a truck bed by the gentle hands of a tornado.
All right.
Yep.
Yes.
Had to hit the tornado real solid. You know what I mean?
You
no,
really
yeah,
stuck
that
the
sound,
landing.
it sounded like one, so
Dude,
that was
nice.
good.
Yeah, that was good.
It means I brought you here, you dummy.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best one. That's the
That is the best one today.
Is that the one that I should keep doing? I'll just do
You
it like
gotta
that.
do it.
Yeah.
You
I'll
gotta
keep
do
yeah.
it
it.
like that. I'll keep it like that.
You
Okay.
I
gotta
hate
keep
I didn't
it.
know
that.
how I
That's
could do
what-
it.
That's the one I hate the most from you. So yes, that's the one you need
Okay,
to do.
perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Melissa gave a confused look. That didn't make sense. For one, her master was dead. Years of smoking storm drain pipes would do that to you. Second, he never attained reality bending power while he lived. It was his one regret.
You're probably thinking that I never learned how to bend reality, and it was my one regret, aren't you?
He guessed, his voice churning like a disco ball that was not feeling the groove and instead feeling the vibes of a final destination tool of destruction.
Well, the thing is, I lied. I've been bending reality like nobody's business.
All right, Bryce, could you give us an example of what's actually happening? The groove?
I'm not feeling this. This feels more like Final Destination.
Perfect. Perfect. This is way better than I could have imagined. Thank you. Okay. Melissa stared blankly. That didn't make sense. He always said that should he gain the power, he would use it to protect Chili's and their magnificent deals.
You see, young butterfly.
He said, his voice scratching like a lion, playfully wanting to tear out the jugular veins of each human staring at the zoo. Bryce? Okay, Taylor.
On Earth, Chili's is safe. Reality is secured there. I have done my duty and will continue to do so, beyond the grave. Other worlds, however,
He continued, his voice clashing like the comments section of a YouTube video debating if anime is real. Bryce?
Oh my word. Okay.
That was the most accurate thing I've ever heard, and it's terrifying. Never do that again, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Actually, could you just start reading the comments from the Evil Cake Studios video?
Could we not talk about that? Could we not talk about
all right,
that?
Sorry.
If you
Okay,
go to
anyway,
evilcakestudios.com.
oh,
Oh, no. Okay, Taylor,
Other
please.
world.
okay.
Other worlds are falling. They have no Chili's to restore balance to their lands. They are falling to disarray. And I can't help them alone.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to cut in. The fact that someone just followed in the middle of this ridiculous situation.
Like, where am I?
Sophia.
I got lost on the way to Pokimane.
Thank you so much, Sophiers? I'm not sure how to say that, but thank you so much for the follow. Sincerely appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy
Taylor
what
kind of sounds like. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I hope you enjoy whatever the hell we have going on here, because it's something.
Yo, Taylor, through a headset, you sound like one of those like Half-Life movies that like just beats the tar out of the audio, but it's still completely understandable. It's like that. It's such a beautiful. I feel like it belongs in some sort of Half-Life machinima. It's phenomenal.
Dude, I think it belongs in a Chili's story.
It does belong in a Chili's story. Sophia, thanks again. Really, really appreciate it. Let's continue. Ashley, you've got your line there.
What can we do, Master?
Melissa replied in shock.
It's simple.
He replied, his voice whirring like a helicopter's blades, hitting a giant tree at a terminal velocity. Bryce? Thank you.
We will establish Chili's on each of these worlds, thus establishing peace and harmony. Well,
Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
well.
I got it. I'm good.
Well, I say we. I mean you. I'm dead, so I can't. Ha ha.
That is perfect text-to-speech.
That's so good. Melissa stared. She was going to build a Chili's here from scratch by herself and then do it again on other worlds?
That's not...
I just feel like I had to say fly butter. Okay. Sorry, I got the giggles. They're all out now. Okay.
That's not all, Fly Butter.
Why I elected to take a drink during that moment, I will never know.
Oh my god.
He
Even
continued, his
Trump.
voice crackling like an 80s song, compressed by an angsty teenager who thinks they're edgy. Bryce?
Oh, I got this.
It just it literally just kept cutting out, and it made it better.
Okay, Taylor, go ahead. Take it on.
I believe our enemy is on the move as well, trying to use chilies to rule from the shadows.
Enemy? Ruling from the shadows?
Repeated Melissa.
Wow, quite the parrot today, ain't ya?
Replied her master, his voice popping like a distorted vat of oil frying in a nuclear power plant. Why could we hear that one, but we couldn't hear like all the ones where you were screeching your lungs out?
I don't know, dude. I try to give it some room, and I think it just decides not to pick me up, and so I just gotta I'm like really on the mic right now.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Ashley, yeah, your line.
Chilies is meant to be the symbol of freedom and amazing flavor.
Retorted Melissa.
Who would do such a thing?
Again, I just have to say, thank you for following during whatever is happening on screen right now.
Hi, Thought Player.
Welcome, Thought Player, to the stream. I can't give context because I don't know what's happening.
None of us do, and I wrote this thing, so yeah. All right,
Okay.
Taylor.
The same
Sorry.
the same beast that knocked your dang lights out merely hours ago.
Spat her master, his voice taking a trip down memory lane. Memory in this case being a global extinction level comet, and lane being a jar of cacti. Bryce, have fun with that one.
Hey, is that what I think it is? Is that a huh? It's getting closer. Oh my god! Ah! Ah! And then the lane of cacti. Ow! 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 So just combine those two into one sound.
This is too much for me to take. Okay. Melissa
So
was
good.
stunned. Melissa was stunned. Becky. Let's get Becky up on screen real quick. There she is. Becky. Of course it was Becky. Not only that, but she was being charged with combating her by establishing Chili's first on many worlds? That was too much for one person to handle.
Okay.
Now, I know what you're thinking.
He said, his voice doing something new again. Bryce, you got freeform here.
Oh my goodness. Okay. My name is Anil Montoya. To kill my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, so
That's
good.
Oh, gosh.
I'm glad we have a translator though, otherwise that would have just sounded completely out of context.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, thank goodness.
You can understand me.
All right, Taylor.
That's too much for one person. And you're right. That's why I've brought in some help for you.
He snapped his fingers, and two more lights appeared. One began to form into a tall being with ears flopping down on the sides of their long face. The other began to form into a short, stocky fellow with a rather pointy rear end. The lights grew brighter until they had burst and revealed the ones who would become her trusted companions on the road to bring light to all the worlds. Her key companions.
No. I can't believe you.
Butterfly.
Master said, his voice glacking like a schnitzel course into bringing snufferschnatzen. Bryce?
Sir, this is Walmart. You order, please. I just work here. It's midnight. I'm tired. This is the cabbage aisle. please.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Taylor, please.
I hope you like ducks.
And dogs.
Whoa.
All right, Ash,
Gosh, where are we?
said the dog. Replied the duck.
That can't be the end.
To be continued.
To be continued. TBC, man.
God.
To be continued next time on the Chili
Dragon
stream.
Ball Z.
Welcome to Chili's. That, everyone, was the prologue in Chapter 1 to the exciting adventures of Melissa and her team of ragtag things as they work to build Chili's on all the worlds to bring light to them. Meanwhile, going up against the mighty Becky, who wants to use Chili's who wants to use Chili's to rule from the darkness.
How do I unhost someone?
Google, how do I delete my Twitch? Delete someone else's Twitch.
Can we
I'm gonna
copy strike
friendship.
SheepwaveTV?
Can we all report him really quick?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. The chat loves it.
Benki? Oh, Becky.
Yeah, we don't like Binky.
Benki.
Hey guys, can you all
How
type
do
stuff in the chat
How do
that Taylor has to
unhear?
What'd you say, Tizzy?
We should have someone type something in chat that Taylor has to read in his text-to-speech voice.
Oh yes.
Okay, listen, we just need to come up with a little software deal that replaces the voices of text-to-speech with Taylor doing text-to-speech.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, just a little audio simulator of him doing all that.
I agree. Taylor, your thoughts on this?
Yes,
Can you say I get funky in 3 languages?
I get funky in 3 languages.
What an ending shot. I mean, let's just look at this screen for a second.
Oh God.
What is happening?
This is wonderful.
Sir, this is a Walmart.
Sir, this is Walmart.
Let's also add the bull here. Actually, you know what? Let's get the thumbnail for the video real quick.
Oh man.
Hold up.
Billion views. I'm
Hold
calling
on.
it.
Isn't that like some weird? That literally is Yen Sid, but in some weird 3D format.
No,
like,
it's a character from Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it's from the watchtower or the star, whatever place where you can see the moon cry.
Yeah.
Is this the part where we put our
interesting.
cameras on and take a bow? Is it time for that?
I don't know
God.
if I could show the cameras on here.
You know,
are you screen recording?
No, I just don't. I only have Discord like showing who's talking. I don't have the videos.
voices.
Oh, good, because I just made a
Gotcha.
real weird face on my mic. I mean, what?
I think the weirdest part about like everything that I see on your screen right now, I mean, other than what I'm seeing on your screen right now, is that Becky looks exactly like I imagined Becky would look like.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I worked very hard to cast the JPEG of Becky.
Yeah.
It's a PNG actually, like because it has a transparent backwards. I'm sorry, I lied. It's a PNG.
Okay. Well, it looks just like her.
Becky.
So this is based on a true story, then, right?
This is the
Yeah, the whole thing is it says it's fiction, but with a question mark.
fiction.
Actual events.
How long did it
It's in
take?
the cinematic universe.
Exceed asks, how long did it take you to make this? Okay, so I made the prologue in one night back in 2019, and then I made chapter 1 like 5 months ago, again in one night. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to chat too much, but I appreciate you guys being here for this craziness. Let's see, did I miss any rewards being gotten? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think you got it all.
Yeah, I think you got it all. The last person who followed was Thought Slayer, and yeah.
Well, this
How did I get the character for Becky? That's a great question. You know, I spent years asking for a manager and then just seeing how they react. I spent about a decade of my life in Los Angeles just pissing everybody off. And I was like, this is how it's like to be Becky. I love this. Now we're here.
Oh, gosh.
For his role of the century.
I'm putting this on my resume.
Tizzy, I hope you know that I'm going to be calling upon you again when we do another one of these because Becky is coming back.
I would be offended if you didn't.
Fantastic. Bryce, you're also going to have a bigger role in the next one, and you're not prepared for it.
With that. I'm not. But that's what makes them. That's what, like you said, this brings the improv to life. Yes. Yeah. And.
I feel like we made some really good progress here tonight. We got a lot of things off of our chests. We were able to come to terms with some things, and we got really far. Yeah, we got really far.
Simple and clean.
Yeah.
You know?
He said the thing.
Okay. Well,
You're making me feel tonight. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just about to wrap up, but we can keep talking if you would like.
Do you need people to audition?
Oh my gosh, we should hold auditions and then not cast any of them and just make them.
I will keep you guys posted if we're going to have
We'll
auditions
be reaching
for the
out
next
to
one.
those who succeed.
Yeah, we may have, I don't know. Can't wait for the next installment of the Chili Cinematic Universe. Yeah, everyone's on pins and needles for it. Let's see here.
Yeah, we love the CCU here.
Sophia says, do you remember the Call Me Maybe song you wrote about? Oh, I know who you are now. I do remember that, and we're never going to talk about that.
Hold on, what? I don't even know what that is.
Is there another video I need to watch?
No, it's not a video. It was a school project. That's all you need to know.
You were homeschooled.
Yeah, and it was a school project. Tizzy, you don't even need to audition, by the way. You've already got the part.
Yes, that was the audition. I did it.
Jav, there is no video. There is no video for it. Don't try to find one.
Hold on, that
There's
means
no
there is
video.
one.
My voice is about gone. I think it's time to wrap up so I can order some chilies.
I feel you there. The 7.5 pterodactyl screams I did took it out of me.
Everyone, could we get some bops in chat to cheer on TizziQ, Damoker, who is Bryce, ashsnapem, and Tales of Taylor for joining in this wonderful stream. We had a fantastic time. Everyone, bops in chat, please, for these fantastic individuals. Where's my bop? I'm trying to find bop. Why are the emotes not working for me? This is the worst time for this to happen. I'm very sad now.
Hurry, you need to bop. Hurry.
I'm trying. I'm trying to find bop. I'm the one that called for the bop. There it is. I found it. We're good. We're good.
I'm trusting Jordan to find that video for me. So
there is no video. That's not even me trying to cover up anything. There is no one recorded it.
There's a video. You can tell.
We gotta find. We just have to find it.
There's a video somewhere.
Yeah.
There's no video, and if there is, no one's ever gonna find it.
Everyone just link the school video real quick as a meme.
All right, I see that Ashley has to go take care of Chunk, but let's go ahead and see if anyone has any last words for stream. Damoker, do you have any last words before we sign off?
Oh my gosh, these are my last words ever.
No.
9/11 was real.
Okay, that's enough out of you. We're done.
Stay hydrated.
We are absolutely done with you.
And Red Lobster.
I muted him. Tales of Taylor, do you have any last words you would like to say before we sign off?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of this. I'm so happy that I won. I didn't know that I was going to come in here and win anything, but it's really cool that I did, and amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Thank you, DoorDash, for delivering the chilies to us. We love you. All right, TizziQ, anything you would like to say before we end our stream tonight?
I just want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. And oh, my SpaghettiOs are here. That's called a callback. Also, I'm not a furry. Ethan, stop calling me a furry. I don't know who started that, but I'm pissed. I love you.
All right, thank you everyone so much for joining in today's stream. This was just a barrel of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and will hopefully not have nightmares about what you witnessed tonight. But stay tuned for a Tuesday stream where we get back to our regular, normal music production stream program. And we will catch you guys then. Peace out. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.
Wait, raid someone. Raid someone.
Raid someone. Oh,
Stop.
oh, who do I raid? What?
Quick Panic is streaming if you want to stay in the family of people.
Yeah,
or we can, or there may be someone else who's streaming that I have no idea about.
Let's see. It's just Quick Panic. How do I spell the panic part? Just with a K?
Panik. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just raid Quick Panic, right?
Yeah. /raid space Quick Panic, and then there it goes. Yep. Yeah. Also, I'd just like to thank Tizzy for coming out and also just like being really brave enough to admit being part of the furry community, and I think that that's really strong and brave, especially in 2021.
It's painful for me. I'm gonna break my wrist.
I'm gonna build an IKEA table so that way we can have a battle over the IKEA table, and we're gonna have protective furry costumes that we're gonna be wearing on each other, and I can dress you in your furry costume. You can dress me in my furry costume.
You heard it here. TizziQ is a furry. Let's raid everybody.
I am not.
Nice to be nice. Let's tell them nice to be nice as we raid Quick Panic. I love you guys. Peace out. Here we go. All right, and we're raiding now.
Yeah,
we did it.
it.